Thank you, thank you. Not really, thank you, everybody. This is the intro to the Winnie 24-foot recreational vehicle. The side view mirrors fold in for easy stowaway. This is especially useful when you're parked at a campsite. The side view mirrors are also controlled left and right to be able to control the mirror orientation. There is a auxiliary jump button that jumps the truck battery from the house battery. It will not jump the house batteries from the truck battery. So you can get the truck engine started this way. If you inadvertently empty all the batteries out of the house batteries of the RV, the house batteries are located inside of this clip. That's the release, and there are the batteries. The batteries were replaced on November of 2018, and the size of the batteries were increased also. So this slides in there. And that's how to access the house battery compartment. Upon opening the door, you notice that the steps came out. And closing it, the steps stay open. That's because the out button on the step is set. If you turn it to in, every time you close the doors, the steps will retract. There you go. Continuing on with electrical, here is a adapter for the RV power. This is RV to 110, 120. This is the RV door, which is to the rear compartment. It's also the sewage and wastewater dump door. The exhaust there is the exhaust from the generator. Upon opening the door, we have a latch here. There's the RV power. Inside is a closed circuit power cable. So this needs to be plugged in for the generator to charge the house battery. So is a closed circuit power cable. So this needs to be plugged in for the generator to charge the house battery. So this plugs into the adapter, and now you can plug it into a 110 outlet. It's not totally smooth. Sometimes you have to push it like this. But now you can plug your power. There's also a compartment in here that spins around so that you can run the power through that hole while you're parked. Upon getting prepared to move again, you need to unplug this and plug it back into the generator power. If you're only using generator as your rechargeable to recharge the batteries, then you don't need this. This is stowed away in this device compartment. Thanks. The Bluetooth radio is brand new. It says no signal. you can, the rear view camera is set right there through the Bluetooth, through the settings. It's fairly intuitive. The parking light is what powers the Bluetooth camera, or the backup camera. That's the only circuit that was available for the radio. Also, when driving, you can see we have our adjustments here. Make your adjustments so that you can see the side of the vehicle. When you're driving, it's best to drive with the windows up and the fan on high, or AC. That creates a positive pressure inside of the cab, and that keeps all the vent and air going out. If you're going to drive around with the windows open, it's best to have a wet towel and cover the gray water holes, such as the shower gray water hole, so that the gray water tank doesn't vent in. Otherwise, just keep a little bit of water in the galley. And run with the AC on so that the positive pressure in the cab keeps all of the tanks venting in the right direction. Windows. These windows are kind of standard double. This is dark. This is the see-through and all the way open. Standard Winnebago shades. There's the other shade wide open. These lock down there. Furniture. Right now I'd like to show you the dinette. Come on. Come on. The dinette. Okay. Let's see. Okay, try to show you the dinette. Okay, I think we got it. Okay, the dinette. Et voila, et voila. This is the dinette. So there's a small latch. You can push the table leg with this latch. You can push this, we'll unlock it, and it has a groove here. Comes out, not in the way I was trying to push it. That'll lock up like that, and it has a small hook here that will enable you to lift it up and down. This mat obviously this was in use. And gently lift the seat up so it drops down and rests on these two platforms. There's two boards down here, which I've extended so that it doesn't ever pop out. And then these will slide out like here, and in essence, make what is a very comfortable sleeping platform, otherwise known as a bed. There's some additional storage under here. I keep some tire chains under there and a yoga mat. And that is the dinette bed conversion. Okay, now for the couch. The couch is a jackknife couch. The seat belts go around here. There's also seat belts in the dinette area, enough to seat everybody there. I believe there are two sets of seat belts here. The couch there's a groove where you can slide your fingers in, and it pulls out here. Just a tip. You'll see that there is kind of a little groove here towards the back of the couch, so it's not as comfortable as the dinette bed. And but it is quick. This also is right now it looks very compact, but I'll put the slide out next, and you'll be able to see what it's like with the slide out. And lastly, the overcab bunk area has 2 windows over there, a light, a power adapter back here, and some other additional windows. It also has an innie-outie fan. It's called innie-outie fan. It's not working right now because the power for the cab is not set. So let me tell you about that next. Okay, so the innie-outie fan only works when the vent is open. So we can put the air in or out, which changes the direction of the fan, and we can also control the speed here. That's this knob here. It's really nice to have when it's really hot or cold and you want to warm it up or cool it off, or control that. That's the innie-outie fan. The main compartment power is down here, and that's the compartment power for the entire cab. If you're driving, and let me show you, if you turn this off, the entire power for the RV component will turn off, and this will turn it back on, and that basically connects the auxiliary battery to the rest of the circuitry. So you turn that off when you're storing it, but when you're using it, you just leave that on. So you should always leave that on and don't turn that off. Excepting when you're filling up the propane tank, you should turn off all the power to the cab. So for lighting, we have the main ceiling lights. We have an aisle light, which works sometimes. I need to check out the circuitry of that one. And there's these individual location lights, which just turn on. You'll notice that this has an LED in it, and this is the natural lighting, like a more natural, higher wattage light. So the LED lights are set to use less battery. So if you like to leave the lights on a ton, I would recommend that you pop out and switch out the LED lights. I have more LED lights in this drawer right here underneath the fridge. More lights. We have the center ceiling light for the kitchen area. We have another aisle light control and a hallway light. Now, there we go. We also have some over the cooking area lights. So this is other lights that are nice to use when you don't want all the lights on using all of your power. Controls and levels. Here's the RV control panel. You notice the water pump's on. If the water pump's not on, you don't have any water pressure. If it is on, you do. If the water pump's on and you don't have any water, you don't have any water pressure either. So keep that in mind. Okay. If you hold the level test up, it'll tell you what the levels are. It says the black water is full and the gray water is not. The black and gray water level sensors are a little funky. I always empty it, and it's always empty so when I deliver it. So you'll know whether the black water is full because, you know, it has to do with the amount of water that the RV holds. The RV only holds 45 gallons of water, so if you empty all the water, then the black water can't be full because the tank for the black water is only 40 gallons or so, and the gray water tank is also a 40-gallon tank. The fresh water is empty, the LP gas is full. The best way to check the gas is by actually checking the gas at the valve. And then the battery, that is a pretty good indicator of the battery charge. So it is a good idea to keep an eye on the battery charge. And if it's at a third, make sure you run the generator. Running the generator, let's talk about that. So this RV has an onboard generator, which is really nice. If you hold the stop, I just was starting it, but if you hold the stop button, that runs a primer, so you'll hear the primer running. If you listen, it's really quiet, but you can hear it. And then you hold that down for a certain amount of time, it'll give you the generator hours, which you probably can see there. And then, now when you start it, it starts right up. You'll notice the lights get a little bit brighter, and you'll notice the level test on the battery is full now because the generator's powering it. Here we have another switch here. This is for cold weather RVing. I don't think you'll need that, but that's if you're going to be in icy conditions. I would say always keep this on. Keep your batteries full. And also, if you're going to be in icy conditions, the thermostat. Thermostat, you want to keep that above freezing so that your pipes don't freeze. Works exactly like your home thermostat. You can set the power here, turn on the fan or the AC. The AC works with the generator on, but the generator's not on, it doesn't work. So we can have AC now, which if I turn it down, you'll hear it kick on. Just wait for it. There you go. AC comes out of the ceiling panels, and the heat comes out of a compartment below the dinette. There's a heating element vent, and there's a heating element vent right there. Okay, I don't think we need this on anymore. So you can turn it off just by putting it in the center spot. Let's not forget about hot water. Hot water heater is here, runs gas, shows that the pilot is out. Now the pilot is not out, and the water is being heated, I should say. It's being hot. It takes a while to get it hot. Some previous renters have been taking cold showers because they thought the hot water was instant. It takes 15 to 20 minutes to get warm, a little bit longer, and it'll be super hot, and it stays hot for quite a while. So that's something good to know. Okay, the refrigerator. So, refrigerator's clean and off. When you put it on auto, the refrigerator will use the generator if the generator's on. It will automatically switch to gas if the gas, if you're not plugged in, and if the generator's not on. The microwave. You see the microwave is flashing. That's because the generator's running. The generator and the AC only work when the microwave and the AC only work when the generator's on. Your power outlets also only work when the generator's running or when you're plugged in. Stove. The stove top has an automatic lighter. Voila! So stove is on. The oven does not. So there's a pilot on, and you can get down here and you can light the pilot under there. It's underneath the second compartment, and you do have to get down there with the extended lighter to warm up the thermocoupler. I have a funnel in there, which is if you need to pour the water into the water bung there, that's very helpful. This is a charger if you need to make the reverse connection. There's an RV marine hose that goes into the water bung. The other end hooks up to a hose connector. This is a tow kit adapter I keep on the RV. It goes from the 6-way to what a lot of people have for their running lights and tow lights.